Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do an at-home protein treatment. Alright, these are the ingredients you're gonna need. I'm using organic coconut oil extra virgin. I got this from Whole Foods, and it's important to get unrefined coconut oil. It has more of the natural nutrients that you need to get out of the coconut oil. I'm using mayo, honey, and 1 egg. I like a lot of coconut oil and I like a lot of honey because that is what I do my deep conditioning with. So this is kind of a protein treatment and deep conditioning put together because the protein can be drying to your hair. So I did 3 tablespoons of organic coconut oil. I did 2 to 3, depending on how much mayo you like in yours, of this mayo. I kind of just eyeballed the honey and poured it in, but I would say I did about 2 tablespoons, and I used 1 egg. I was already doing it before I decided to make this video. So I put them all in the bowl and mixed them together very well. Make sure I got all the eggs smooth, and you know, it might be easier for you to warm up your coconut oil and honey before you put it in your mixture with your other 2, but don't make it too hot because it will cook your egg and you don't want cooked egg in your hair. But I just did it in its solid state and I mixed it. That's why you might see a little bit of chunks in mine. I did put it in the microwave for 7 seconds. Again, you don't want to make it too hot because you don't want to cook your egg, but it did melt the coconut oil a lot. If you want to make it thicker, you can add more honey, you could add more mayo, or you can also add some conditioner. Now let's put it on our hair. Right, so let's get started. I've sectioned off one part of my hair with some butterfly clips, and I just took a wig off, so my hair was flat twisted under my wig, and you know, it felt a little dry, and after having all that tension on it, I just wanted to make my hair a little stronger. And I'm also getting some yarn twists later on this week, so this is kind of like how I prepare my hair for a protective style. This gets really messy. I don't try to be neat or clean. That's why I'm wearing a shirt that I don't care about. Ooh, go blue. So yeah, so I just kind of scoop it up in my hand and just apply it. There's really no method to my madness. You just kind of jump right in. So let's get started. I want to focus on my ends and the shaft of my hair, but definitely on the ends because that's the most fragile part of your hair. So I start by applying it to the ends and then working my way up. And you want to keep adding more to make sure every strand is saturated. I also like to massage it into my scalp because the coconut oil and honey makes for a good scalp moisturizer. And we don't want dry scalp or anything. more because I still have this entire section in here. I have a good amount of hair. When I stretch it, it's about armpit length. And it's super, super thick. So if you have, you know, shorter hair or thinner hair, you might need to use less. And if it's longer or thicker, I don't know, my hair is pretty thick. But if it's thicker and long, then you might need to use more. So let's finish this up. My hair isn't super hard yet. When it starts to dry, I'm sure it's gonna get harder because this side is kind of getting harder, but it feels soft. So let's finish this up. If you have a plastic shower cap, you can just put that on there and wrap a towel around it. But I don't have a plastic shower cap, so I'm just going to use a plastic bag. Just gauge it based on your hair knowledge, but I'm probably gonna leave mine in for about 30 minutes, maybe less, and then I'll rinse it out and I'll show you guys the final results. My curls are really clumped together, which usually doesn't happen as soon as I get out the shower. I usually have to use my Demon brush or put some product in it for it to be this clumped together.